Wow. Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Jamie Jo, and today I'm so excited to finally be bringing you a very long awaited curly hair update. If you guys know me, I've been doing curly hair on YouTube for a few years now, maybe 4 to 5, and my curls are constantly changing and have changed a lot in those years from when I first started YouTube to now. I actually got my hair cut yesterday, and what I asked for was to keep as much length as possible whilst really rounding out the layers and creating more volume and more face framing. The stylist did such a good job. I will leave her handle in the description box and on the screen. She's been my hairdresser since I was literally a baby and did such a good job. I'm loving the volume right now, and I'm loving that bounce that came back to my hair after I cut it yesterday. So everybody, if you are interested in having a curl update, I'm going to be explaining how my hair has changed over the years, what I've been doing differently now, and yeah, how I'm coping with my hair at the moment and how I styled this cut today in today's video. It's jam-packed. I love you all. Stay tuned. Okay guys, let's get into the video. I'm a little bit nervous to style my hair because it is a new cut and I got quite a lot of layers, but wanted to keep the length as much as possible. So I'm hoping for volume, but sometimes on the first wash after a haircut, your hair can be a little bit funky. Let's also get into the hair update. I will pop some photos on the screen. I'm just going to mention the products I'm using prior to, so I don't have to stop my story time about my hair. So I'm going to be using a tiny bit of the Green Apple and Aloe Nutrition Curl Definer from Talia Wajid. I really like this because it's not too like, it doesn't make my hair too soft. It's got a little bit of stick to it. I'll be using the Briogeo Curl Charisma Gel, probably in my top 2 favorite gels ever. And then I'm going to be using this mousse. It's the cheapest mousse you can ever get, but it's a strong hold mousse. It's keratin strength from Swatchcough. Most of you know, and maybe not all of you know, I started on YouTube when I was 18. Actually, I was 18 and I'm 22, so it's been like 4 years. That's actually insane. When I started, I had just transitioned from having heat damaged hair that I frequently straightened or braided or just like flattened out to hide my natural curls. And I had just transitioned and I was wearing my hair naturally curly for the first time. My hair wasn't super healthy, but it was curly. It was really tight curls. I had 3B curls, and I had a really short cut, so my hair was like massive, right? And it was very well defined. Now, I've spoken to my hairstylist over the years, and she's known me since I was a child. She thinks the reason my hair was so extra curly at that point is because it was quite damaged and dry, so it had a lot more it didn't have as much moisture and heaviness and density to my hair that weighed the curls down. So it was quite dry, and it also had a lot of breakage, and those broken parts tend to just bounce up very quickly, and they're super reactive. So that's why at that time my hair was so curly, and it was beautiful. I'll pop references on the screen. I had really beautiful curly hair, and at that point I could use like almost any product and it would work for me. That was kind of my prime era on YouTube. I don't want to be boastful, but I was one of the first curly hair creators in Australia to actually kind of pioneer the way with the curly movement and get girls wearing their natural curls more. So it was a really fun, exciting time. I was blowing up, my videos were going viral, and it was really fun. And that lasted for around 2 years, where I was, you know, really consistently posting about my hair, sharing my journeys with you all. And then I say I had a big shift once I started doing musical theatre, and I had to wear my hair in pin curls for a year underneath a wig, and I really felt my hair's pattern changing a lot during that time. I hardly ever got to wear my hair fully natural in its curly state because it was always just pin curled, and if I did, it was maybe 1 day a week, and then sometimes it wasn't even worth styling my hair because I had to put it right under a wig. So that kind of went on for a year, and I really felt my hair was changing a lot at that time. Now after that, and for now 4 years now, I've been using such great products on my hair that my hair has become super healthy and a lot thicker in density and a lot more moisturized and healthy, essentially. And that has really weighed my curls down a lot. My hair is so healthy and not dry that it just doesn't have that same bounce and reactivity as it did before when it was broken, dry and brittle. My hair was a lot more short and curly, and like it bounced up right at the root. And now my hair is very healthy, and it's thicker and it's heavier and it's dropped more. and it has been an adjustment, and I know you guys have seen a big difference in my hair over the years, and it has been an adjustment for me too. I've had to find new ways to style my hair to get the same effects that I used to. It takes a little bit more effort to have the same amount of spiral in my hair. So I would classify my hair right now as 3A. Even though some sections are still 3B, I would round it off more as 3A hair. When I started noticing my hair being more 3A and it was really, really long last June, I decided that I wanted to do a big chop, and I really thought it was going to help my hair kind of return back to that really super curly state. So I chopped it off to my shoulders. I had like a really beautiful circular cut, but my hair didn't react how it used to react because it was so much healthier. It just didn't have the same shape and bounce and volume, and I really wasn't happy with the cut, just because I don't think it suited my hair anymore. And yeah, it just didn't give the same really cute, curly, fun, big, bouncy, voluminous effect that it had before. So that was in July last year when I actually ended up chopping it off, and I have been growing it ever since. I have not touched my hair, and it grew so well. It literally grew all the way back down to here. I do want to, this is all from the shirt by the way, I want to grow my hair like down to here eventually, but yesterday was the first time I've cut my hair since last July. So that's July, August, September, October, November, December, January, February, March, and now we're just in April now. So that's how many months? It's almost 10 months, right? Oh, the wet hair on my shoulders. And I just decided that a lot of the layers were super, like the shortest layers before were like down to here, so it's creating a bit of a triangle, but my hair was looking super full and nice. So I thought it was a good time to get a bit of shaping and styling back into my hair. So that's a really quick rundown for my curls. Now, if you've noticed the same thing on your curly hair journey, that your hair isn't as curly as it used to be, but it's still really healthy, then that's probably a good thing, and that probably means you've been hydrating your hair really well and taking care of it really, really well. Now, there's also reasons like hormones that could account for a change of hair. If you're going through puberty, or you've had changes in your menstrual cycle, or if you're getting pregnant or whatever it is, your hair can definitely change. So that's something to note. Nothing is stagnant, or like everything fluctuates, especially with women, and that is the same with your hair. And if you're also struggling with other health issues, that can reflect in your hair too. So I suggest getting some tests done, because I'm not the right person to diagnose you with anything. Anyway, I don't know what I'm saying right now. Let's style. I can already tell my hair is a lot lighter than before, and it's going to have a lot more volume, which is super exciting. But I'm just going to show you the new way I've been styling. So yeah, I think in that time, if you notice like a significant drop off in my curly hair videos over the last year and a half, it's because I've just been figuring out what is going on with my hair. And I've also been really enjoying creating other types of videos, vlogs, and really like aesthetic, pretty fashion videos and lifestyle videos on Instagram and TikTok as well. But I will still always be your OG curly girl, okay? I will always come back to sharing what's going on with my hair. I just wasn't open to the criticism yet that will obviously come from this video. But yeah, I'm super excited to see what this cut does. And also switching up the products, I've learned a few tips on the way, especially from Mains by Mel, that can help me to kind of achieve that same textured look that my hair used to have, with some products and specific styling tips. So let's just begin. I'm going to just do my hair in 2 sections when I'm styling today. Right, so I'm going to be still using my Denman brush, not in the same way, and I don't want my hair to be super precise today. I like volume, I like separated curls, I don't like big curl clumps. So I don't like, you know, that trend where the curls are like super spirally in a clump. I like to separate my hair. So what I'm going to do for that, I'm going to start at the back. Make sure your hair is, you know, pretty nice and wet. And we've already put in the curl definer. I'm ditching leave-ins because they're way too heavy for my hair. They weigh it down, they don't give me any hold, and they over moisturize my hair. So I'm using curl definers, not leave-in creams. Okay, I'm just going to start by brushing upwards and away, and then I'll let my curl jiggle to naturally form its pattern. But I'm not brushing downwards. That's how you're going to lose volume. Brush upwards and away. It's going to really get the curls right off your scalp and volumize those roots, and then all that separation in the hair is what I really love. I'm going to apply the gel. So by using a gel and a mousse in this routine, I'm really just optimizing its, like my hair's volume and hold and bounce, because as I said, my hair is a lot heavier now that it's super healthy. So volume has been a little bit more of a struggle than it used to be. Using these two products ensure that it's got like a really nice strong hold and that it's not over moisturized. So I'm just going to scrunch the gel in. And look at that. Look at that, guys. That's really nice. Oh, this bottom section's curling up really well, especially after a haircut. As I said, sometimes after a haircut, the curls take a bit of time to adjust and they can kind of turn weird ways. I want the back of my hair to have volume, so I'm going to brush up and back these parts, literally up. Okay, this is what that side of the hair looks like. Pretty happy with how it's looking. I think it's gonna have really nice shape and volume. Final step, the mousse. I'm going to style my hair upside down, flip and scrunching the mousse to every section of my hair, making sure I'm not saturating my scalp, but I am still getting mousse on the roots, okay? I like to evenly distribute it amongst my whole hair and stay underneath as well. And then scrunch. See, I'm scrunching all the way up into the root there. Here is my hair. I actually forgot one step, which is what Mains My Mel taught me. She said a little bit of a salty spray or a texture spray can kind of mimic that dryness from the past. That gives your hair a little bit extra texture and spirals. I'm just going to spray a little bit of my favorite one from Natalie Ann. It's the Lived In Texture Mist. This is really great and good to use. If you don't want to use hairspray, but you need a bit of extra hold. Wow. So everybody, thank you for watching today's video and curly hair update. If you have any thoughts, please leave them in the comments below. Make sure they're kind though. I love you all. Thank you for sticking by me. It's been 4 years of YouTube and I'm absolutely loving it. Actually, almost 5 maybe. I don't even know. I adore you guys so much. And yeah, I really hope to continue to build our relationship more and more and more. Thank you for 350k subscribers.